Hello creative designers, and welcome on today's tutorial where I'm going to show you how to convert your e-commerce website to a multi-vendor marketplace. We're just going to use a free plugin called Dokan, which will help us to add more features. Like for instance, this one, this is a vendor account. You can see the vendor will have the option to even upload the product. The vendor will also have the order. You can see the product the vendor has uploaded. You can see the status. You will even have the option to even put off the product even if the vendor uploaded it. You will also have the right to even approve the product for the vendor. The vendor will also have this option for the order. You can see vendor will have this option to even see the status, and the vendor will also have the right to withdraw or put withdrawal request, and you yourself will have that right to approve it. On the other hand, on your dashboard, you'll have this overview, like how many gross net on how much you have made on that month. You will also have this overview on commission, and the vendor will have this summary of it. The other thing, you'll be able to have the right to approve the payment. You see, you'll have this option to see the pending, the approved, or even the cancelled. You'll also have the right to approve. You'll also have the right to approve the vendor. Either you'll be able to see the number of vendors available, approved, and you'll also have the pending that need your approval. And I'll also show you more features in this tutorial. And without further ado, let's get into action. Remember to hit the subscribe button for more WordPress tutorials that are going to follow. My name is Peter. Let's get into action and we get everything right. Welcome to my working area. This is the homepage of the website that we are going to convert. And the next thing we need to do is we go to the dashboard. I need to show you something. I need to show you the pages that I have, because after we install and we activate the plugin that we're going to use, it will add some more pages. So we need to first of all go to plugin, and on hover you see we have this option. We need to add new, the plugin that we're going to use. The plugin that we're going to use is called Dokan, a free plugin, but will do magic. Here you have it. It's called Dokan Best WooCommerce Multi-Vendor Marketplace Solution. Build your own amazing Amazon, eBay, and ETS. Yeah, it will help us convert this looking website to one that will look like Amazon and eBay. So you can see it has more than 50,000 active installation, and last updated 2 months ago. Is a good plugin. So we install the plugin, and after successful installation, we activate the plugin. After we activate the plugin, now we are taken to this Dokan page setup. This setup you must go through for you to be able for the plugin to develop even the pages and set some few settings. So we need to click let's go. The first thing you need to do is the vendor store URL, your website URL, stroke the name of the store, this name here, the one that you want to be related to your website, and the name of the vendor. You can change this store if you don't need it, but it will really look good when you just specify this is a store. The other thing, the shipping fee, you can set it from here, but you can also set it back, but I wanted to set it from here. So the shipping fee, recipient, it goes for the vendor, or the tax should also go to vendor. With that, I don't think we need to create much. The next thing, new vendor enable setting. Put it off. You must approve a vendor for the vendor to start making the sales. It was good, and it will really be good for you. I'll change the status let's continue. Here you come. Now you can set the payment method, the payment method that you'll be paying the vendor, or the withdrawal method. You can set, if you have PayPal, you can approve it, and if you have a bank transfer, if you have any other mode of payment, it will be included, but I can allow PayPal for the moment. You can set the minimum withdraw amount. You can say if the vendor have not attained maybe a certain amount, a vendor cannot be able to withdraw, but I want it to be 0. Okay, order status for the withdraw. I want the status of the order to be completed. I click continue. Yeah, you can allow WooCommerce conversation tracking. I just leave it the way it is, and I click on lady. And with that, if I click visit Dokan dashboard, you even be able to see the pages has been created. Let me open it in a new tab. You can see you have a call to action to install this. I don't think we need them. So I just wanted to show you the pages. Yeah, you can see you have the stories. We have my orders. We never had my orders, and now you have the dashboard, and the pages has been created for us. Those are the key things that if you don't have them, you will find that the plugin not work. So I need to close this call to action. I don't need that. I also don't need that. So we go back to the dashboard, and here we have the dashboard, the Dokan dashboard. You can see it have the at glance. It just show you the maximum, the sales for the month. It just give you the statistic, how many the vendor sign up, the vendor waiting for approval. It just give you. So here we have the overview. To just give you everything about your account. So the first thing we need to do is we go to setting. We need to set some few things. This is almost the same thing that you are trying to set in the beginning. You can also set from here. So we come now to the setting. You can start by the general. Disallow the vendor from accessing WP dashboard area. It was good and recommended. So the vendor doesn't have to see this like can add and interfere with, like add a page or so many things. You have disallowed the vendor to access the WP admin dashboard. The vendor store URL, you can change this one, but I would recommend to use this one. But if you have something you can use, maybe something good, is recommended to use that. So you can set up a logo. I don't think I have a logo for now, but if you want to create a free logo, you just go to canva.com. Let me just try to create one. Just go to canva.com, and on this section here, you need now to come and search for logo. They offer free logo. You can use it to when you're even creating your YouTube video. You can use them to create even the thumbnails and so forth and so on. So you can come and select the one that you want. I'll show you how to. You can also select the color. You can also even set the color. Let me show you how to. I can even set the color. Like that. And I say I can move this one. And I can also set it like that. The next thing we need to do is you download as a PNG. I save it. After it has been downloaded, let me show you how to remove the background. You need to go to remove BG, remove.bg. You'll have this website. I'll include the link in the description. Check on them. So after now you get to remove.bg, you need to upload the picture that you want to remove the background. We have this one, the logo that we have just created. It will do the list for us, and the next thing you need to do is you download. And with just that, we have our logo. So we need to choose and we upload the logo. Seems like I had one. but we have learned how to. So with that, we have just included our logo there. You can disable the welcome wizard. I will not wish to disable it. After that, before we finish this video, you'll be able to know the reason why. So after that, you can include show terms and condition if you have, and you save the changes. After that, you get to setting option. Commission type that you want to take, is it a percentage or you want how to have a flat rate? I would wish to have a percentage, and you say I'll take 8% or whichever the percentage you would wish. Shipping fees go to the recipient, or you can say that the shipping fee will go to the admin or whoever. It's all upon you. The next thing is the tax. You can also set maybe to vendor, or maybe however you want it to be. The next thing is vendor capability. So now here you come and set about the vendor. So the new vendor product approved. I don't wish you allow all this. I will show you how to allow them. You can also disable the pop-up. No. Order status. No. I'll just leave it the way it is. So the next thing you need to do to set is about withdraw option. You can set if you want to withdraw or PayPal or by bank transfer, you can set it. The next thing you need to set is page setting. It has been set for us. This comes when you found that the plugin didn't create the page for you, so you have created the page using the shortcode. So now you need to come here and set the page, the pages you yourself. The next thing you go to is appearance. You have if you want to show the map on the store page, you can also, but I don't have the API key for now. So the next thing you need to set is store header template. You can choose the one you see good for you. For me, I think I will stand with the one that is there at the moment. So the next thing you need to do is you set the opening and closing time widget. Yeah, if you want the opening and the closing time widget for the shop, you can include it. You can also enable the sidebar from the theme. I would wish tell me like that. Hide the vendor info. If you want to hide this information about the vendor from the customer, so the customer will not be able to contact the vendor using the email address and phone. Or the thing you need to do is you come and select them and you save the changes. With that, you have kept you have cut the communication. You have cut the communication between the vendor and your customers. The next thing you need to do is set the privacy policy. If you have the page you have created for the privacy policy, you just come and select it, and the next thing you need to do is you save it. With just that, we have done a lot about the Dokan plugin, and we have done almost every setting that is needed. So we need to go to the dashboard. First of all, I show you we were here, so nothing more I can add. The next thing is about the withdraw. The withdraw, this comes when you have the withdraw request. You have to come here and you approve the payment. The next thing is the vendor. If you have any vendor that is approval pending, you find here, and the next thing you need to do is you turn on the status, and the vendor will come now active and can even post the product and receive the order and make every transaction needed. So with that, I wish to just create an account, and I just show you how it is going to work. So I need to open this website in an ignition window. Sorry. Okay, so I'm in a private window in a short way. So I need to come here and I click to create account. So when I click on my account, I'll be just directed to this register or login page. So here I have to click, because I want to click to create a vendor account. I need to select the vendor. I leave the I'm a customer, I select I'm a vendor. When I click on my vendor, you see you have all these things that's supposed to be filled. So I need to come here and I fill in everything. Let me just do it. The best thing about the plugin is that you need to create a strong password. So I need to create a strong password. So there I have my password already. So I need to set my name. I'll just try with just a simple name. Another thing I have to create is my shop name. I call it New Market. I call it New Market, like that. And the store URL, you see it has been included automatically. The next thing is this is what I was telling you. Now I have my vendor, my URL, my website URL, stroke the store, and my store name, like that. I have to include my phone number. I have to use a string number, like that. And the next thing is I register. You see, after now you have registered. This is why I was telling you. Now we needed this welcome wizard. This is the welcome wizard itself. You can see we have the logo, the one we created for this general setting. We did have the logo, and we have the store name and everything. So we need now to use this welcome wizard for the vendor to set up his account. So the vendor will have to fill in the store setup and everything. The vendor will have to select the location. Let me use my location. Yeah, and vendor can also allow show of email address. So you can, but I'm just taking through on how the account will look like. The vendor, the payment email, it will also be included in the account creation process. After that, you see the vendor store is ready. The next thing the vendor will have to do, we need to go to the vendor dashboard. This is the vendor dashboard, and you can see your account is not enabled for selling. Please contact the admin. Now here is where I told you need you yourself to approve the account, the vendor account, for the vendor to make the upload of the product. So you can see the vendor even can't receive any order or withdraw or anything until you approve. So we need to go to the admin account. Let me just close this and we go back. This is where we did the setting. This is where now we did the setting for the vendor capability. Like the new vendor product approved, we didn't allow. So you yourself, you have to approve the vendor. So now you come to the Dokan, to the dashboard menu, and here you select the vendor. Now here you have the newly registered vendor. You see the new market, the email, the phone number, the date the vendor registered, and you can see the status is turned off. We toggle on, and we just start. The vendor now has the light to even upload the product. We refresh the page, and you see now the vendor can now be able to even upload the product. Even the call to action notice has been removed. So the vendor now will have to come here and upload a product. You have to select the category, the product you want to add. We needed to add a product. We add a new product. We upload an image. Let me select few. Here I have the shoes, so I select the first shoe. Let me select few image for the shoe. So I select that image first of all, and I set it as a featured image. After that, the vendor will have to name the product. I call it shoe for the time being. I give it the pricing of 2, and the vendor can also offer maybe, let's say the product was costing $10 and the vendor will wish to make an offer for a few days, maybe at $8. The vendor can also set the date from when to when, and the few days the offer will run. The vendor can also add some few more images like that, and you see the product has been the images has been attached to the product. The next thing, the vendor will have to select the category and also add some tag. After that, the vendor will have to only click on create the product, just like that, and the product has been added for this vendor. The next thing, the vendor will have to add the short description for the product and also add the description for the product, also include the inventory for everything, all that, visibility. He can also add to catalog, search, all, whichever one, but the product for now is visible. You can see all the light the vendor will have. If we get back, but you see the product is pending for review. So we need to come back here to the product. Let's see where we have it. Here we have it. You see the product is pending. So you as admin, you just have to come and click the product. After you as the admin, you open the product, you have to publish the product. And the product will be now live. Let's get back and see. Here we refresh the page, and you see the product now is online. The vendor now can see the product now is online, and the product now is available in the market. The next thing now, if this product has been placed an order, let's try to make an order. Let's go back to shop. I need to get back to shop. After you open the shop, you go here, you have the shoe, and we add it to cart. And with the cart, I just want to place an order, proceed to checkout, and valid payment method. So we need to set the payment method. Let me just go to WooCommerce and set the method for payment. So I need to come to payment, and I want to set cash on delivery. I enable the payment method, and I save the setting. Just that. Let's refresh this page again. Yeah, we save cash on delivery and we place an order. You see now the order has been placed, and the next thing we need to do is we come back to here and you go to Dokan and you go to dashboard. You see everything is now changing here. So we have at glance the sales that we have made and everything, the vendor included, commission, and you can see the product that has been uploaded. You can see this, the total sales has improved, the number of orders, and even the commission. So we need now to go to the vendor account and we see how the order will come. So here we need to get to the dashboard here, and you see here you have the total sale and everything. So we come to select order. Here we have the order here. You can see the order number, total orders, order total, and total earning. These minus the commission and the status and the customer name and you can see even the date. Then the next is to view the order. Here we have the order. If for something that was downloadable, you can also grant the access, after the payment has been received. But the next thing you can do, the next thing a vendor can do, can add a note for this order, and can also view the tracking number, can include the tracking number and everything, just like that. So when the vendor receives an order, the next thing the vendor need to do is to deliver the product to the warehouse, to your warehouse, and you do the shipping to the customer. That's how it is. So now the next thing, when you come here and you come to order, you see this is the first the order that we did. So we need to update the order status to complete, and you see you need to come here and set the order status to complete, and we update. And with that, we now come to the vendor window. Here we just check back and we refresh. You can see now the sale, even everything, and the statistic is now available for the vendor. So let's try to withdraw. Let's click on this one and try to withdraw, and you see if we have any pending. So we need to withdraw. How much have we earned? 14.72. Submit a request, and you can see the request has been submitted and waiting for review. So we need to refresh here again, and you see now the withdraw pending. So you can come here to withdraw here, and the next thing you need to do is you click on this point here and you approve. But for now we don't have any money including in our account. So you see the payment has gone. So I don't know where it is gone. But even you see the approved payment need to be done. But so let's refresh on this section here. Your payment has been received and is on review. So we refresh again. So you see the money has been withdrawn and everything. Now you can see the payment has even gone through, and you can see we don't have any withdrawal. The current balance is 0. The minimum you can withdraw, but still the vendor have all these the statistic can choose on. On to this tutorial, I just wanted us to convert your current e-commerce website to a digital multi-vendor e-commerce website, and we have done it using a free plugin, and I've taken through the steps on how to make it work. I have taken you through the step to even creating a logo, which I never had a plan to, but we have learned how to. And we just hit the like button. It will just motivate me. Remember to subscribe. If you do subscribe, it will just make me to have a sleepless night. I'm just trying to think how, and whichever the video I just come up with. If you have a specific WordPress tutorial you do wish me to do it, type it on the comment section, and without further ado, I'll get into it. I'll just upload it as soon as I can. But when I upload it, you need to hit the like button. You need to hit the notification bell. When I upload the video, you just get notified. My name is Peter. Thank you for visiting the channel. Till we meet again. Thank you.